What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online game. The New England Patriots entered this season as one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl, at least the consensus favorite to win the AFC Conference, which is a good bet because the Patriots are the three-time defending champions of the AFC Conference and have won the Super Bowl 2 of the last 3 seasons. All these predictions were made before the Patriots got their hands on one Antonio Brown as their new wide receiver. You guys all know the story about how Antonio Brown fell out with the Raiders. They released him last Saturday, and Antonio Brown was not even a free agent for an hour before Bill Belichick got his hands on the former Pittsburgh Steeler. So now, Tom Brady and Josh McDaniels have one more weapon to include in a deadly offense that includes, obviously, Brady himself, James White, Rex Burkhead, Sony Michel, not Rob Gronkowski, but they do have the likes of Josh Gordon, Philip Dorsett, the defending Super Bowl MVP, Julian Edelman, and now Antonio Brown enters the mix. And the poor Miami Dolphins are going to be the first victims going against what everyone feels like a super team being formed in New England. Is it a super team? Not quite. It's definitely not, the talent level of the 2007 Patriots that went 16-0. That team was full of Hall of Famers on both sides of the ball. But still, this Patriots offense led by Tom Brady, and if Antonio Brown can get his act together and stay on the field, good luck guarding these guys because Brady's already done enough with Edelman in the slot. Now you put AB out wide. And God forbid if Rob Gronkowski decides to unretire and come back to this team. It may be GG's. But right now the Miami Dolphins are holding their own. This is an unranked game. I decided to create the matchup that will be going on this week in the NFL. So shout out to Trent on Twitter. He decided to be, I don't want to call him the victim, but he said, yeah, I'll grab the Miami Dolphins. Guy asked, anybody on Twitter, they want to play, but they had to be the Miami Dolphins. And this man not only is using the Miami Dolphins, he is abusing me with the Miami Dolphins. There goes Jasicki, I believe his name is, in for the touchdown, the second-year tight end, and our third-year, either way. We are down 14-0. Like, we're using the Patriots against the Dolphins, and we're about to get blown out. What are we doing? So I'll tell you what we're trying to do today, and not really doing a great job of it, is trying to get Antonio Brown in the zone. We're going to try to activate Rack 'em Up once again with Antonio Brown. There, we barely moved the counter to 1 out of 5. 21 yards. That is all we need. 20-plus yards. 21 fits the bill. Thank you very much. And Antonio Brown looking to go back-to-back on big gains, but that's not going to work. Instead, we can lose yards. So this is going to be the first time we repeat the process of trying to get a player in the zone, but I know you guys want to see what Antonio Brown looks like on the Patriots with Tom Brady as his quarterback. No disrespect to Derek Carr, because Derek Carr played phenomenal on Monday night. I don't know if you guys saw that game against the Broncos. He was in his bag without Antonio Brown, with Tyrell Williams as his #1 receiver, but Derek Carr is no Tom Brady. Though, that might be a compliment to Derek Carr because we are really struggling. 4th down and 16. That pass is not complete. All of these passes in the seam, you kind of hope one of them would be completed. But the Dolphins are doing a great job of knocking the ball out. And on the other end, they're making the catches in traffic that we are not. And the Miami Dolphins have entered field goal range to try to make this a 3-possession game early on in the second quarter. So this is not what I expected. I was like, hey, man, anybody wants to play with the Dolphins, bro? Like, I'll give you kudos, but this man not only took the Dolphins, he said, I'm going to kick your butt. He didn't say that, but his playing is talking until he throws the interception to Stephon Gilmore. You guys know Stephon Gilmore has shut down, so we got Stephon Gilmore in the zone, which is cool, but we're still working on Antonio Brown, and I definitely sold right there. I think it was Edelman would hold his block that long, but he sure did, so we end up running right into Xavier Howard. As on the next play, Brady to Brown. There's Tony Toe Tap kind of bailing us out because I threw that pass a little bit late. Thankfully, Antonio Brown stays by the sidelines. Last year, those receivers would have just ran out of bounds. Instead, we run hurry up, and on the next play, Antonio Brown one-on-one with, I believe, Rashad Jones. Let's call that a mismatch, to say the least. We run hurry up here, Brown underneath, and AB. Oh, look at him trying to inch for the goal line. He tried to reach the ball out and got us a 2nd down and goal at the 1. But Sony Michel gets stuffed by Howard, and now it's 3rd down and goal at the 3. We can't blow this opportunity down. 14-0. We need the touchdown, and we've got it. Well, I would say the fake handoff. We just ran, what was it, a read fly sweep right there. James White doing his thing. Cornerback bites, and we've got ourselves 7 on the board. Like I said, we're down 14-0, so we really needed that touchdown to the point. I don't think I would have gone for it on 4th down there. I probably would just kicked the field goal since it's still early in the game, but That was still a big play nonetheless. As you guys see, Stephon Gilmore in the zone. He's got shutdown activated. We'll let him patrol the right side by himself. Cover everything underneath. Fitzpatrick gets it off and... okay, maybe Stephon Gilmore won't cover the right side by himself. Maybe he just will decide not to go to the only receiver in the area. And Stephon Gilmore's out of his zone. I guess shutdown's more of a man coverage kind of thing. I don't really know. But what I do know is that you do not want to put your hands in the cookie jar. You can test Stephon Gilmore when he has his X Factor going, I suppose. But putting your hands in the cookie jar is a fatal sin, and you will pay for it in the form of a pick 6 for this poor man. The Miami Dolphins trying to pull out the upset, moving the ball downfield on a very big play, knocking Gilmore out the zone, and all the momentum lost and then some. Remember, we do get ball coming out of half, so if my opponent does not score here, we really have a chance to take over in the third quarter, as Jakeem Grant's going to get that ball over Jason McCourty. 35 seconds left as the clock stops. The Dolphins still have all their timeouts, and Jakeem Grant, look at him busting through the seams. The little speedster for the Dolphins. You want to hope he's healthy along with Albert Wilson, because those guys can fly with the ball in their hands. They're really the biggest weapons for the Dolphins, IRL, and especially in Madden, as Fitzpatrick has nothing. 19 seconds left now, looking in the back of the end zone for Wilson, but McCourty's there, so that'll be incomplete. Plus, Fitzpatrick throws the ball out of bounds anyways. 3rd down and 9. Pocket collapsing, and Fitz just got to throw that ball away. The Fitz magic is definitely rolling right now, because if you guys follow betting odds, I believe the Patriots are now 18.5-point favorites to win Sunday against the Miami Dolphins. And the Dolphins are the home team. And it's week 2. Normally betting odds are not that high for, any game, let alone a week 2 game. But the Dolphins were that bad, and the Patriots are supposed to be that good. Meanwhile, we enter halftime with the Dolphins up by 3. So we might have ourselves another Miami miracle on our hands. Tom Brady plays 4 quarters of football, though. You may keep him down for a while, but you'll never keep him out. The man is relentless, and now he has Antonio Brown sweeping the ball. I did a very bad job in this game of not taking those sweeps inside, because he was giving me the inside, and I kept on trying to bust those outside. Didn't work here, just staring down Antonio Brown, and we're going to pay for it. We're going to get sacked by Wilkins, and now it's 3rd down and 24. A dangerous situation for the Patriots offense. The Dolphins send the blitz, but it doesn't get home before Tony Toe Tap can make a big play and move those chains. Look at Brown, always excellent with the footwork, but can't get away from Baker, and that's going to be a loss of 4 yards. Next play, 5 wide, Tom Brady underneath, just going to check it down to James White. We got to go to some non-Antonio Brown targets, so we want to move this ball downfield, it looks like, until 3rd down and 5. He brings everybody in, giving us a blitz-heavy look, and more importantly, Antonio Brown one-on-one with Jones once again. Here comes the pressure. Brady gets it off to Antonio Brown, who makes the one-handed catch in stride for the touchdown, the lead, and the X-Factor ability. Wow, Antonio Brown doing his thing one-on-one. You don't want to leave AB one-on-one, period, but especially against a safety like Rashad Jones, who is not exactly the fastest man on the field, so that's easy pickings for us. So next time we're on the offensive end of the ball, Antonio Brown's in the zone. More importantly, I suppose, for us is that we have come back from the 14-0 deficit, and that's going to be dropped by the tight end, Jasicki. I hope I got his name right. Now it's 4th down and 4, and the Dolphins offense is staying on the field. Fitzpatrick with the quick pass to Jakeem Grant. That is incomplete. Jason McCourty knocks it out. Antonio Brown in the zone, getting the ball in great field position, and you already know we're trying to take advantage of that rack 'em up. If you guys don't know how rack 'em up works, we can catch passes in single coverage using the rack catch more likely than you normally would, but there AB is covered, so we gotta smartly throw that ball away. I'm sorry if I'm missing open people, by the way. I'm looking for Antonio Brown first. I saw why, editing this video. I was like, that was definitely the smart read, but obviously Antonio Brown is the main focal point here, so we're gonna try to stiff arm our way to the 25-yard line. By the way, that jet sweep resets the counter of consecutive passes not targeted from 1 to 0. Thank you very much. As we go for Brown on the post route, and that's Tom Brady's hot route master with Antonio Brown getting a post route. Like, come on, man. The Patriots are very, very fun. They were already a fun team to me in Madden. Now they're just that much more deadly. 2nd down and goal, looking for AB, but that's at least double coverage. So my opponent's definitely catching on to the fact that, I'm throwing the ball to Antonio Brown pretty much every single time. This will be the end of the third quarter, not getting that play off in time. A big third down and goal. Last time we were able to convert. This time we will try to get Antonio Brown open on whatever way possible. We'll let him do a drag upfield, but look at how many defenders go to Brown. So we go to Lacoste, and Lacoste is not going to fall forward. He's not even going to put up much of a fight right there. Defender makes a great open field tackle, and we have to settle for the field goal right there. I really wanted to go for it, but I just went for the field goal there. Let's just try to play some defense here and, get a stop and then get AB back on the field. Because at this point, my opponent might not be thinking about kicking field goals himself now that he's down by 7 with under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Ryan Fitzpatrick running hurry up, trying to lead this Dolphins team to a major upset. Downfield for Grant, and that'll be swatted away by Devin McCourty. Of course, both the McCourty brothers back on the Patriots. Third down and 7. Fitz with a clean pocket, rolling out on the run and throwing it to Gesicki. That's not going to be close to a first down, though. It's 4th down and 7. 5 wide. Fitz with the ball, and Fitz with the dime to Devontae Parker for the first down. A great possession catch, and he runs hurry up once again, going to Gesicki. Actually, that's Smite right there. That is the second string tight end. I don't know who that guy is, but he made a nice catch. It's now 2nd down and 3. One more time, running hurry up. 5 wide. Fitz Jets Gesicki, but he loses the ball. Dante Hightower with the strip, and a heartbreaking turnover for the Miami Dolphins and Ryan Fitzpatrick, who is driving the offense down the field just to watch the man fumble the ball. And on the next play, Antonio Brown swerving the Dolphins all the way to the 30-yard line. This puts the Patriots in field goal range to try to make it a 2-possession game. This game has turned oh so quickly on the Dolphins' head as they try to make the comeback. Instead, they just have to watch Antonio Brown absolutely dominate. That was rack 'em up on display 100% right there. Tight coverage. AB makes the catch. He is still in the zone. We move him out wide just as a decoy. Only as a decoy, guys. We got James White for the touchdown. As much as I want to throw that ball to Antonio Brown, for the most part, my opponent was coming out on a lot of coverage defense. He only had 3 down linemen, so it was pretty hard to actually pass the ball. I still tried it stubbornly anyways. We probably could have more success running the ball, but we're here to goof around and have some fun, and it's a subscriber game, so we're definitely just out here, just playing fun, playing clean, all that good stuff. And here's Devontae Parker with the catch. We're going to be doing a lot more videos like this in the upcoming, pretty much for the rest of the NFL season, where we are going to be doing NFL matchups. Not like Patriots and Dolphins. This is just a special occasion because of the Antonio Brown pickup. Otherwise, tomorrow, I believe tomorrow we're going to be doing the Saints and Rams game, so you guys want to look out for that. More matchups like that, not lopsided nonsense like this, but really fun matchups in the NFL this season, so it'll be all subscriber games as well, so that should be very fun. If you guys want to play any games against me, follow me on Twitter. That's when I'll announce when I will be playing these games, so if you guys follow me on Twitter at CookieBoy1794, you can get the heads up and get a game in. We'll be on Xbox and PS4 throughout the year as Gesicki continues to dominate this Patriots defense. He seems to be the kind of secret weapon of this Miami team, and he's an athletic tight end if the Dolphins can ever find a way to unleash him the way my opponent is doing today. No onside kick with all 3 timeouts remaining. The Miami Dolphins will hope they can force a 3 and out and get the ball back. Obviously, we want to keep that clock moving and or force timeouts out of his pocket and really get a first down so we can end this game once and for all. And if I can end this game with Antonio Brown with the ball in his hands, that would be that much more sweeter. But once again, we bounced the sweep out too far outside. And now, 3rd down and 9. And this will be for the game. Tom Brady looking to pass to AB. But Brady misses him. Antonio Brown tried to make a spectacular catch. But Tom Brady with a rare mistake in a clutch situation. And not only does that knock Antonio Brown out of the zone, even though it was not his fault at all, we have to punt the ball here. We could have went for it, and I might have gone for it if Antonio Brown was still in the zone, but we're going to punt the ball and try to play some defense. Just try to hang on. The Miami Dolphins have a little bit of juice left in them. There's a little bit of Fitz magic left in this game as that pass is completed out of bounds, stopping the clock with 22 seconds left. We're playing pretty much prevent defense out here, covering over the top. Fitz has nothing. Gotta let it loose. That'll be Smite, and he goes out of bounds to the 39-yard line once again, stopping the clock with 15 seconds left. Critically, the Dolphins still have 1 timeout in from their arsenal, and Grant is going to make the catch in bounds, and that'll have to be the final timeout call with 10 seconds left. Now we go absolute prevent, because if he gets a catch in bounds, the game is over. Here's Fitz, gotta get out of bounds as Wilson, and he can. That'll be Jackson making the tackle that will end the game. The Miami Dolphins' chance to pull off the ultimate upset ends in heartbreak. They were so close. What a game by my opponent, man. I mean, the Dolphins are not as bad in Madden as people think they are. Like, they got some fast receivers and stuff like that. I played with them before. They're okay, but I mean, it was still a definite mismatch. So for the fact that this man kept the game close, it's pretty much a win for him. So GG's to my dude. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed this AB gameplay. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays in general. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.